Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. So we are taking a look at Marvel Legends, the Eternals, the Build-A-Figure of Gilgamesh. So taking a quick look at the back of the box, you can see that a Build-A-Figure piece comes with all of the Eternals except for Icarus. So let's have a little closer look at the figure itself. Now the character Gilgamesh is played by Don Lee in the films, and it's a pretty decent likeness to him, if I can say so myself. The actual figure is pinless as well, which is a real nice plus for a Build-A-Figure. To be perfectly honest with you, when he's all assembled, he looks just the same as any of the figures that came out of the box as individual releases, and he also comes with two alternate hands, which came with two of the other figures, as you can see in my other reviews. So, taking a closer look at the head sculpt, it's a really decent head sculpt. Now I found that with this photoreal technology, it's a bit hit and miss and sometimes things can be misprinted. So when I found out that it was a photoreal head as the Build-A-Figure, I was a little bit skeptical and hoped that I would get a decent Build-A-Figure head and also a decent head on the character that was in the box as well. And I was lucky that I did. If I actually have a look at it, it's actually a really nice head sculpt with some really good details as well. Now the actual figure itself is quite bulky. I mean, he only stands about 5'10" in the films, but he's quite a bulky figure. So I'm just going to change these hands over. Now what is an interesting detail is on the back of every single box there was a little bit of a blurb about Gilgamesh right down the bottom, and it was easy to miss if you weren't looking for it. But it does say it's that he is the strongest and kindest Eternal. Gilgamesh becomes Thena's de facto partner when the events of the past exile them from the other Eternals. Just one line there, just one line, but it does give a little bit of a hint as to what to expect from this character. So he's obviously going to play a part alongside Angelina Jolie's Thena, which is an interesting little detail to know. Now if I just pull in a couple of the other figures here, I'll just get Icarus so you can see how much bigger Gilgamesh does stand. He's a little bit thicker obviously, and he's a little bit taller as well, but that is nice. What is nice is that all of these figures do look different next to each other. And I'll bring in Angelina Jolie's Thena as well, just because of that blurb on the back of the box. So just having a look at these three side by side, you can see that they are all very different molds. And as far as the Build-A-Figure goes, he's not too bad. Now I know a lot of people complain when you get a standard sized figure as the Build-A-Figure, but historically if you think back through the actual Build-A-Figure history, the ones that are kind of normal size do tend to be quite sought after on the aftermarket at a later date. Maybe because not many people pick them up, or they don't chase them because he is just a standard figure. But getting Gilgamesh as the Build-A-Figure meant that we got the entire wave, and the two store exclusives meant that we got to complete the entire team in one go, which is something that I personally am definitely very thankful to Hasbro for. As I said, he's pinless. He's got all the standard articulation that you would expect from a 6-inch male figure, and yeah, you can move him around, you can get him into a few different poses. And I suppose my only gripe here is if you look at the top of the legs, you can see there are slightly different colours to the bottom of the legs, but because he's got this little skirt piece here and there are the different tones on his suit, it's not something that really stands out as an eyesore, but when you do notice it, you can't help but see it, if that makes sense. But it's not enough to really complain about. But as far as the Build-A-Figure goes, I'm pretty pleased. I'm definitely pleased that they gave us an extra figure as the Build-A-Figure so that we could complete the team. I'll be really disappointed if they'd given us some random character that had nothing to do with Eternals as the Build-A-Figure just for the sake of giving us a bigger figure, and then we would have to chase down Gilgamesh at a later date in a 2-pack or something like that. So having him straight away out of the box is a plus. Now he's pretty easy to pop together. Some of the Build-A-Figures do have a little bit of problems getting the legs on and stuff, but I had no problems whatsoever putting him together. And as I said, he's pretty much built the same as the other 6-inch pinless figures. So the head is on the kind of ball joint that swivels around, so you get just as much movement. And actually standing him side by side next to the other figures from the wave, it would be hard to pick out which one was a Build-A-Figure and which one was just a standard figure. So yeah, all in all, pretty decent. Not a huge amount to write home about in regards to accessories or anything like that. And one thing I did notice is that there's no detailing on the lines of his suit. Now that may be something from the film. Obviously we have to wait and see. But some of the others, or a majority of the others, had kind of a different colour on the suit. and he doesn't. So, but do go and check out my other reviews. I've reviewed all of the other figures, and they are all also in the 5-minute figure review. I've put them all in a playlist so you can watch them all together. So yeah, if you are enjoying the channel, then please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things, and do check out those other 5-minute figure reviews of the rest of the Eternal wave if you get time. It is a really solid wave in my opinion, and this is a really decent builder figure in conjunction with that wave. So yeah, so that's about everything. All in all, pretty decent builder figure, pretty decent figure in all, no complaints whatsoever. Do check out them other reviews, and I will catch you next time.